Subscribe. Pep Talk UK, Pro Beez, and we have the return of the Savage just before New Year's. How are you?
Very good, brother. Very good. I want blood, Savage wants blood. So I'm
Yeah.
getting impatient, but I gotta wait still.
You
I'm
say you
very
want
good, brother.
blood. Was your turkey rare? Was it really rare? That you had for Christmas dinner. Was it a really rare turkey for you?
Oh, I had steak actually. I don't go with like everybody else. I get my own thing. I had a bloody steak.
So overall, what have you been up to? I see you've still been training, ticking over.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, just as always, like Corona is not here, I gotta pretend that it's not, and just training and waiting for my next fight, It's as always, the last 10 years, it's the same. Every day is the same. I like it. I like it like that.
Hmm. And just sort of like as like a New Year resolution, I mean, what have you sort of got in mind to kind of say, I need to achieve this in 2021?
Well, I'm just living the dream, since last year, since all of the fight camps. I just believe in the dream. I just wanted to stay the same. I want to entertain the people. I want to box as much as I can, as often as I can, but it's pretty hard, because everybody needs to get a shot, not just the savage. I would like to
Mm.
box every month, but that's impossible. But just keeping it busy, for the fans.
All right. Speaking of the fans, they're coming in. They're coming in now. Guys, smash that like button. Get your questions through to the Savage, man. He's here for you. He's here for the people. You know.
The champ.
All right. All right. Drop some flames for Alen Babic. He's in the building and he's ready for 2021. So look, let's summarize your 2020. Shondell Winters, Tom Little.
Everything went perfect. Everything went perfect. And it was a lot of fighters, and then they quit out to the fight. They don't do it. But in the end, I couldn't do it better. I couldn't want anything more. I got three top guys, nice guys. In that like domestic level fighters. Everything what I wanted. And now I'm ready for the bigger fishes in the sea.
Hmm. I know that obviously you were out 3 times. I mean, who was the most challenging of the 3 fights for you? I know they ended how you wanted them to in a
Yeah.
knockout, but who was the most challenging, would you say?
Well, I think it was Chandel Winters. He was the most technical and most. He was hard to catch. I needed like 3 minutes before I could get my hands on him. He was good. He's actually very good. But my pressure was just too much. He couldn't handle it. But I think he was the best fighter that I fought yet in the professionals. Tom Little, as expected, because he did CrossFit for a few months. You can't fight like that. He just lost some weight. It doesn't make you fighter. My big friend, but Neil Kennedy, he was scared from the first second. When he saw me, he was scared, and that's how far he didn't even throw hands. So it was pretty easy 3 wins. I got six fights, 12 rounds total. So I wasn't challenged yet.
You feel like you want more rounds in your next fight. Someone that's going to provide you with a sterner test.
Yeah, of course, just to give the people what they want, I want to show them everything I got, and I can't show that with these guys, I'm just so much better than them, and I just overwhelm them, so I just want somebody who can be up for the task, I want someone to take my head off, that then we're gonna have a fist fight, I want
Yeah.
to be a noble fist fight, not just beating down. Those my fights were beatings, I just beat them up. It's not even a fight.
Hey, shout out Tom Little, man. Good guy. Did you have a drink after the fight like you said you was gonna do? Did that happen?
Yeah, I wanted it, but he left. He was pretty devastated. It was a terrible loss because he gave it his all. And he didn't expect it to go that way, and he said, "I'm sorry, but I gotta go." He doesn't want to see me. But now we're good. We're back being friends. He's back in the Savage Army. Everything's good now.
Mhm. Maybe one day we'll see you in the WWE together as a tag team. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would quite like that.
the Boldies.
That's it, or Demolition, or no, Legion of Doom. That's it,
Yeah.
Legion of Doom. So, all right, guys, get your questions in to the Savage Alen Babic. Smash that like button. He is here for you. All right, okay. Let's just big up some of the viewers. Arthur Bell, Savage Army, indeed.
Yes, brother.
James Burrow, I love the Wolf Pack, White, Wardley, and Babbage are the guys that keep me tuned into boxing. All right.
The Wolfpack, I like that. Yeah, it's nice. Smart fella.
Aou, he says,
Yeah,
Aou. All right.
it's good. It's good.
Odin, Babo King, I am Marvel fans, all Babbage the Savage. Flame, flame, flame. All right. All right. Boldy McDonough, who is next for Alen Babic?
Well, they've been throwing some names, and the biggest of them is Eric Molina. So I think Eric Molina will be next victim of the Savage. I don't think he can cause me any problems. It's just gonna be another beating, but I gotta go through those guys, to get to the top guys. I want those big fights. They always told me don't call out names because I dream about them. Then I call Dillian and then I tell him I want to fight this and this, and he's like, "Wait, slow, bro. You can't fight top 10 guys." I'm not there yet, but yeah, Eric Molina will be next.
What about? I kind of thought maybe a fight with you and David Price would be a good fight. Is that something that would
Yeah,
interest you?
yeah, of course, I would love that fight. I think it will be a perfect fight. He's perfect for my style of fighting. I don't think he will last the whole fight because he's so big and tall. You can't defend all of that body, and because I throw a lot of body punches as much as head punches. So I think he is perfect for my style, and I am perfect for his style. So it's good. It will be an interesting fight. I was really much looking forward to the fight.
All right. Okay, guys, smash that like button. The Savage in the building. You don't smash the like button, and he might pay you a visit. He might pay you a visit. He might just jump on the Eurotunnel straight into
Yeah,
England
I'm gonna
and come
show
see
up
you.
in their dreams, their nightmares. I'm gonna be naked, then just like that.
All right. So Pink Tulip says, "Would you fight Dylan?" I think we talked about it last time. That wouldn't happen.
No, everybody but Dylan, brother. Everybody but Dylan's my brother. He made me. He's the man behind the Savage, so I'll never fight him. I don't want to
Oh,
fight him.
only in sparring. Only in sparring.
Yeah, I want to spar him every day. I want to spar Dylan because they're a really fun sparring. You have the sparrings that are tough, and then you have the fun sparrings. And with Dylan, it's both, so it's beautiful. It's tough and fun. You know, I enjoy sparring with Dylan. We spar when I'm in his camp every other day, like for 8 rounds. We just enjoy punching each other in the face. So there's something about it.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Anwar Hussein asks Alan, would he consider fighting at the new Bridgerweight class? Now, I've seen that there was a ranking of you being put at 12th.
I'm eight, ranked number 8.
Oh, 8. Okay, I saw 12, but okay, 8. All right. Okay, cool. So,
Well,
any interest in that?
of course, because it's a new weight. And we have one guy, Mate Parlov. He's the biggest boxer from Croatia ever, and he was the first cruiserweight champion when the cruiserweight was inducted. So I'll be honored to have the chance to be the first Bridgeweight champion. That would be the biggest honor in my life, of course. But my heart is with heavyweights. It always will be. But of course I will fight at Bridgeweight. Why not? Because I saw that list. I want to take them all out. I don't think that is there's some problem that can make me serious problems. They are good guys, good boxers, but not the best. So it's open. Everything's open. I'm open for everything.
I see Deontay Wilder said he's not interested in that weight class. So that would be probably one person out of the way then.
Well, yeah, I would fight Wilder, no problem, you know. So there's a lot of good guys there, but like I said, you know, just being, I'll be feeling privileged just to be called to fight for the new Bridgerweight. You know, it's a big deal. It's gonna go down in history. You know, first champion of the Bridgerweight. It's gonna be remembered forever. So of course, I'm up for it.
Are you at that weight at the moment, would you say?
Yeah, I'm like 100 kilos all the time, 101, 99. That's where I go. You know, 100 kilos and then up and down 1 kilo. That is my weight. Bridgerweight is my natural weight. So, but like I said, I always watched heavyweights, and heavyweight is always gonna be in my heart. You know, so I'm gonna fight heavyweight all my life. You know.
All right. Okay. All right. Boxing Backhand has said what I said earlier: Savage versus Price on next. You spoke to Eddie about
Yeah.
that?
Well, I think he knows because everybody's keep writing that. You know, they want me to fight Price, and I think Chisora. Everybody is
Oh,
saying
you
that.
and Chisora.
Yeah.
Wow,
They
that
want
would
me
be
to fight
something.
Chisora, they want me to fight Price. So if you listen to the fans, that's what they want. You know, those are the two names, and they mentioned Dave Allen, maybe Lucas Brown, but Derek Chisora and David Price are the top two guys they want to see me with. So of course I'm up for it. You know, I'm just in for the fans. You know, so.
Yeah, I mean, look, if that fight with Chisora was presented to you straight away, I mean, do you feel like you'd need a little bit more experience first, or would you just take it in a heartbeat?
Well, everybody knows I would take it, but of course I need more experience. So you can't answer your question. I would take it tomorrow. I think I'll be pretty good, very good. You know, I will shock some guys, but let's just go step by step. You know, they have a plan for me, so I'm not alone in all of this. You know, I have a lot of guys counting on me, and a lot of my team is big. You know, I have big guys in my team, so everybody's gonna be happy, not just me.
I see you dismissed out of hand that rumor that Team Hergovich approached you for the fight. You dismissed it out of hand that
No,
no one contacted you.
no, that's the biggest lie of 2020. You know, the fuck nobody did that. You know. They're scared. They will never do that. You know. They're not crazy. Lose from Babic, he's gonna be devastated. When I beat him, I'm gonna it's gonna be tough, brother. It's gonna be tough for him, you know. I've been beaten many times, so if he beats me, no, nothing serious. No, we gave it big fight for the Croatia, but when the Savage beats the what is he called, little animal, it's gonna be
El
devastating.
Animal, yeah, El
Yeah,
Animal.
a little animal.
All right. All right, man. All right, guys. Smash that like button. Alen Babic in the building. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. If you want to support the channel, send a super chat. We got Alen Babic in the building. Michael M, Team Savage Army, Anthony
Yes,
Barker, Savage. All right. Stay smashing
okay.
that like button. Okay. All right. So, Untraceable Don, Chisora versus Babic would be a war.
Like I said, no, everybody's keep mentioning it, and that would be also a privilege for me to fight. You know, I think it would be a massacre. Saint Valentine, we gotta fight on Saint Valentine's Day. You know, let's make it Saint Valentine's Day massacre #2. You know, so yeah, there's a lot of good fights for me, you know, and I'm glad fans are also seeing it like I am. You know, so we're on the same page. Me and my Savage Army, we are on the same page.
All right. Okay. Michael M says Price would need a chin protector.
Yeah, yeah. I think I would chin him, like you said. Like you guys won't say, I think I would chin him. I think it would be a beautiful knockout, you know. But he is good. He's Olympic boxer, you know. He's Olympian, so he has that dangerous jab. You know, everything. I will gotta be on my best performance. But I think his best times are kind of over, you know, and my best is yet to come. And nobody knows what to expect, not even me. You know, so I think it would be a very dangerous fight for him, very dangerous.
Do you know what you said? Obviously, look, we've seen you just take, opposition out. Are we going to see Babic, maybe, box on the back foot? I know you've always said, look, I can do that if I want to,
Yeah.
Do you feel like you want a fight where you can kind of show your variation of your skills?
But listen, I wanna show people a true war. I wanna give people a war. I wanna give people uh, gutty word. That's what I want. I don't wanna dance around. I can do that, but what would you say if I dance with Tom Little for 8 rounds? This shit fight. So nobody wants to see that. But believe me, if I do that, they're gonna go all on me. You know that. They're gonna bury me. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. So I have my technique. The greatest technique in the world is how to knock out a guy, and I can knock out a guy. I proved that number of times. So I just want to give people true war. I want everybody to watch that fight. I want something like that. I don't want to showcase my skills. My skills are my skills, whether I showcase it or not. They're here. You can't see past them. You can't ignore them when I knock you out.
So there was
Price has
no.
skills. Price has beautiful skills. So put him in with a savage and see what happens.
Right. You're gonna send a text message to Eddie, yeah? Say, look, Eddie, make the fight price. Let's do this.
Well, of course, I'm all in for the fight. I didn't talk about that fight with him, but I'm gonna say to Dylan if he wants to, let's go. I don't know what is he ranked now, Price.
What's he ranked?
But
Oh,
he's
I
like
couldn't.
top 30. Or,
Oh, in Britain, I couldn't tell you that right
no,
now. Yeah.
no, not in Britain, in the world. He's like top 40 or what? I'm 42. What's he like?
Hmm. Maybe he's in the top 40. I'll have to double check on that. But
But that's a good fight then. It's a good fight. I'm gonna ask Dylan tomorrow about it.
mm,
We love the fight. I think it will be a very good fight stylistically.
what like a Cash Ali?
Yeah, of course. I didn't watch a lot of him, but they're also mentioning his name. So
Yeah, I
whatever
thought.
my friends
Yeah.
mention, I just look it up and let's go. I didn't saw nobody that I would say like no.
All right. Okay. Hey, you got a lot of the Savage Army in the building, man. They all here for you, man.
Yeah, I
Quick
love my
question.
Savage.
Quick question from me. Did you send Hergovich Christmas card?
Nah, I don't think about her going to Christmas. No, I'm not in the savage mode. When I'm savage, I want to curse at him. But when I'm not, I don't care about. He's nowhere. He's not even good in my own country. People doesn't like him. They like me better, and I'm like a doorman, and he is an Olympic medalist. So you know how stupid he must be to fuck that up. Yeah, just a
So you
bouncer.
guys sort of like you connect with some of the other, great Croatian athletes like Modric, Luka Modric,
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
of course, I know
Okay.
him. I know them all. But I'm not yet to that level. To be hanging around with them and stuff. I'm just in the gym all day, all night. It's gonna be time for everything, but I know all the greatest Croatians, athletes and stuff. They're all great. We are a small country, but with a lot of elite, but professionals.
A lot of talent in Croatia, definitely. Okay, all right. There's some good ones coming through. Okay, let's take it from the top. The fans, it's all about you now. Wow, there's quite a bit. Smash that like button, and we'll try and get through all the questions. Wow, the Savage Army's in full effect. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Truth's son. Alen is a deep fella to me. Big fish in the seas. Asks Alen if he can to share a thought from the depths of his seas reflection. If he can share, Sliff, it might illuminate. Okay, that's all right. Basically, it's just respect and love for the savage. Basically, um,
Yeah, but listen, I know he wants me to bring out the savage,
all
but
right.
savage comes out when he wants to. I can't do that.
Are you impressed
He's not
by
a show pony.
Usyk at heavyweight?
Well, I was, and then I saw the Chisora fight, and I wasn't impressed there. Then, he was kind of sloppy in some place. I think Usyk is the greatest threat to me, or our all. I respect Usyk so much, but I expected more actually. Even from Chisora and from Usyk. I wasn't really impressed with that fight. I saw some holes, that I didn't saw before. But that being said, Usyk is or I think he's going to be a heavyweight champion, and that's the only guy the Savage kind of fears, because he's a perfect boxer. If he gets on his good day, you can't do nothing to him, And if he gets on his worst day, then maybe you can beat him. So he's a very, very dangerous guy, And I think he's a perfect boxer.
Okay, all right. All right, Savage versus F8 Ajagba, 2021.
Yeah, of course. I didn't really look at him much, but I know he's a young up and comer. Am I
Nigerian,
thinking
yeah,
about
heavyweight.
what? Yeah, am I thinking about the right one? I think I am. F.A. Jack, but yeah, he's the young guy. Yeah.
Still kind of developing, still having them learning fights like yourself. So probably
Yeah,
a bit early, isn't it?
yeah, we are both up and coming, but I am all in for that fights. Those are the interesting fights that nowadays they're not being made because they're trying to put me out there and him. But let's fight. I don't care. Let's go. So I don't have a problem fighting him.
Right. One of the viewers has confirmed Price's ranking, 29th.
29, that's a good rank. Yeah, I would like to take it off. Yes.
Now you're gonna send a
Savage
message to Eddie, yeah?
Yeah, Savage likes the ranking. Yeah, I like David Price even more since you talked. I like the fight. I think it will be a great fight. I would really like the fight actually because it's just a battle of styles. We are so different styles, totally opposite.
Hey, this one I kind of like. Babic versus Gassiev. Wow.
Yeah, now you're talking. Now you're talking.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
got the word. Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
fucked up. Yeah, I will
That would be
gotta, I will
something.
gotta, I will gotta train my chin for this one. Yeah, the CEO is a fucking beast. I also respect him much, but of course I would like to fight. Listen, I just want to be in big fights. I'm not scared of nobody, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get these. I always had the toughest part, the toughest way, So I'm used to it. So just bring on the big guns, And Garcia is definitely one of the biggest guns out there.
Now that would be a great fight. Imagine
Yeah.
that for the Bridgerweight title, you versus Gassiev. What a
Yeah,
fight.
maybe it happens. Maybe it happens. It's not that far. That could be like they can arrange a tournament of either 8 guys, and me and he could be there. We would beat all the others. But I think he has the quality for that.
All right. Offer belt, Eddie versus Babic. I'd pay £50 to see that.
Everybody would pay £50, brother. Everybody. He is my promoter, but Savage doesn't go easy on nobody. So yeah, I think he would rather fight Usyk or someone a little nicer. I'm not about to beat you with my boxing skills. I'm about to beat you up. I'm going in there like a rock.
Hey, another one thrown at you, Dominic Brazil. All the names that they want you to fight, they're all flying in at the moment. Dominic Brazil.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Just keep it coming. This is the first one. They told me the first guy, Jay. They told me Dominic. Okay, I don't know much about him. I don't like his style. I don't think he's an exciting fighter. So I don't think much about him as a boxer. So why not? But I never thought about it. I can't tell you nothing else.
All right. Well, obviously, he had the fight with Joshua, and Wilder knocked him out, I think, in 3 rounds. I think it was.
Yeah, I
So,
know that, but he didn't show nothing in those fights.
okay.
I don't like when somebody fights with Joshua and Joshua knocks him out in 1 round and he says like I fought him. Well, fuck you, you didn't fought him, you just fought. in 1 round. I would never, say that if I lost to somebody. I lost. That's it. You know. So
All right.
him being in there with Joshua doesn't mean nothing.
Well, I think it was 7 rounds. Yeah, I think 7 rounds he stopped him. Joshua stopped him in 7 rounds. But Wilder was 3 rounds, I think, at the time. With like one of the contenders for knockout of the year. I think it was last year, I think it was. So
That's not a good way to talk about somebody, to be remembered as knockout of the year.
all right. Savage versus Chris Lovejoy. I see you guys did a video, innit, on Lights Out Boxing, I think it was.
Yeah, he's another interesting character, He's an enigma. Nobody knows who he is, Nobody knows who he fought. He's not that good of ranking, but I think he's gotta prove himself. I did prove myself to matchroom guys, to Eddie Hearn, to everybody. So he gotta do that, and then if he proves himself, I think he's good. He's a smart guy, The way he talks, the way he sees the opportunity, You only get one shot, and he took that shot like, boy. He didn't even fight. He didn't even fight. He's on every lips, Everybody talking his name. So he did a very good job with that. And if he proves himself to be a good boxer, I would love to fight him.
All right, guys, get your questions in to Alen Babic. Smash that like button. The Savage is in the building once more. Hey, your beard grew back pretty quick.
What?
The beard, it grew back quick. I saw you
Yeah,
ain't clean shaven, man.
yeah. It was like 21 days. I think it's now. Yeah,
You
yeah. I
look
just
mad young. You look young without the beard. Really young.
yeah. Yeah, it was too big, It was starting to curl up, It's fucked.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it straight back, so I just. But soon it's gonna be back.
All right. Okay. All right, guys, get your questions into the Savage Alen Babic. There's quite a few here, mate. There's quite a few. Okay. All right. Okay. Who have you sparred so far, and who has the most one punch power that you sparred?
Oh, I sparred many guys. I sparred actually Artur Baturbiev. I was 80 something kilos in Canada, in Montreal, and he had pretty decent punch. I sparred Ajit Kabayel, the European champion.
Yep. Fury.
Sparred,
Yeah.
of course, we sparred Dillian White, of course, my guy Marko Milan, all of the guys from Croatia, all of the guys from England. I just went from gym to gym, and I didn't spar Dillian. Went I sparred those guys. What's it called? I forgot their name, but I think the best knockout punch is for sure Dillian White, because his punches with his whole body. But other than Dillian White, it's Agent Kabayel actually. He has a right hand that's good. That's the only thing that is good. I think he's a good boxer. But that right hand is so fucking dangerous, I did beat him up in the sparring because I threw around 100 punches and he threw maybe 15. But when he caught you with that right straight,
Okay.
it's a very, 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 very tough, But overall, it's Dillian, of course. Dillian has amazing punch power. He dazed me a couple of times. That's pretty hard to do because I have a great chin, But yeah, Dillian left hook and Ajit Kabayel right straight.
You felt the left hook of Dillian White in sparring.
Yeah, of course. We do left hooks all the time, in the same time.
All right. Connor Adams says your opinion on Dubois quitting against Joyce.
Well, I said already, I'm not a fan of quitting inside the ring. I don't know. He said he was injured and stuff, but I get injured every fight. Even if I won, I'm injured. My right shoulder still hurts me from little fight. I didn't get a punch, so I'm not a fan of that. I'm the old school guy. Just get out with your shield. Right? He didn't do that. So I don't. I would much prefer if he went out on his shield because he's young. He's gonna recover soon. He's a beast. You saw the way he looks. I think he that's the mental strength. He's not just there. Yet. He's too young for that big fight like Joyce. Joyce is. Joyce is a beast inside of the head.
But it was showed that later on that he had a fractured eye socket. So you're still saying that, in spite of that, he
No,
should
I
have
know,
carried
but
on.
no, I mean, listen, I can't say that. Maybe I would quit, but I'm 100% sure I wouldn't because I gave it all for the box, and if that's my last fight, let it be. I'll go all out. You can't ask me that question because I'm crazy. I'm not normal. No, nobody normal can listen to me and say, "Oh, this guy is talking." So no, I'm crazy. I'm the god of war. I go into that state of mind, and I just don't care about injuries. No, I misplaced I fucked up my right shoulder in the first round with little, but that didn't stop me from throwing like 300 punches. So no, I just go differently about that stuff. I think differently.
All right, you heard the Savage. He said he thinks differently. All right, guys, smash that like button. Your Savage Army's in full effect, mate. I can't keep up all the questions, mate. They're just flying left, right, and center, man. Bloody hell.
I love them.
Okay.
My minions.
All right. We'll just read out some of the compliments and some of the shout outs as well. All right, Joel White. Good evening, lads. The Savage Army is strong. We love you here in the UK, Alan. Can't wait to see your next fight.
Thank you, bro. I get a lot of messages like this, and just thank you all of my fans. I'm gonna be there for you. I will.
It's that all action style. The
Yeah,
all
of
action
course.
style.
That's why I do it. Look at them. They're so good to me. So I gotta return the favor. And the only thing I know is punching people in the head. So it's not a tough decision. I just gotta do it.
Right. Reynolds family. Savage versus Huey Fury.
Yeah, well, same as David Price. I won that fight. So I think they're very similar. I think David Price is technically a little bit better. Hugh Fury is younger. Hungrier. So let's go. Of course.
Okay. All right.
The
Guys, smash that
Savage,
like. Yeah, sorry,
the
go on. Yeah.
Lady Savage just woke up.
All right, miss the missus, yeah? The missus.
Yeah, the Lady Savage. Where are you going, Lady Savage? Ice cream. He's gonna get some ice
Ice
cream.
cream. Yeah, you're gonna
I
indulge a bit of
can't
ice
do
cream.
it. I'm back into training. I can't do that.
You could have a protein bar.
Yeah, I did like 7 of them.
All right. Okay. Guys, get your questions in. Alen Babic in the building. He's here. All right. Okay. Zimmer. Who got the keys to my bimmer? All right. Come on, my guy. Big question. Fury versus Joshua. What does the
Yeah.
Savage think about the winner of that fight?
Savage loves Joshua, because he's been good to me with comment and stuff. But I would pick Fury. I just think he's on a different level, mentally. I think he was broken, and now he's resurrected. I really think that plays a big part. Because I'm all about mental strength. I don't have big biceps and stuff, so I think Fury is the same, but on a whole different level. His mental game is so tough, and I just don't see Joshua beating that. I don't see Joshua knocking him out. He's too elusive, and if Joshua can't knock him out, I don't think he can beat him on points. I think Fury is better boxer, so I'll go with Fury.
We heard about Fabian Wardley going to spar Joshua. Is that something that you'd like to do also?
What he say?
Would you like to also spar Joshua like Fabio
Oh,
Wardley?
of course, I would help him, but I'm nowhere near as Fury, so that wouldn't be good for him because he needs big guys, tall guys, So, yeah, I can't help neither of them. They're too big. Different styles, and you can't really imitate Fury. Who can do that? Nobody can do that. You can imitate Joshua. He's a classic boxer, but Fury is not. Fury is a gypsy king. Gypsy fighter. You gotta go all street bros to be like Fury.
All right. This is a testing one. Hi,
Yeah.
Cabbage.
Hi,
How many
motherfucker.
how many nobodies are you going to fight until you fight someone decent? Wow,
Well,
that's
listen,
come with a
next
smoke.
one, I'm fighting Noel Mitchell. Next one.
Yeah.
A fucking Bashka is calling.
Hey, no, you want to start some sparring with Alen Babic, yeah?
Yeah, just go come, brother. I have Olympian sparring with me. You know, my head hurts, so just come, Noel. Come to my camp. It's gonna be good. No, I love them.
All right, Savage, why don't you like to jab with the jabber? You prefer a dogfight, if I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong, brother, and that's what you want to see. You know, you don't want to see a jabber. You have millions of jabbers. Everybody just throw jab and like kind of look at each other like, oh, why the fuck you look at somebody? I'm just gonna beat you up. You know, I think I'm different. I think I'm old school. I think people like that. That's why we talk right now. You know, because if I was just another fighter, nobody would. I'm small. I don't look that good. You know, I'm not all six pack and stuff. So I gotta give you something different. You know, so I gave you the dog fights. You know, and if you throw your jabber into the dog fight, he's gonna lose. You'll get his teeth knocked out. You know, so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
All right, guys, smash that like button. The Savage Army, man, they're coming in for you, man. They're coming in for you, man.
Well,
All right, okay. Let's get some good questions in, guys, for the Savage. All right, Savage versus Usyk. Probably not for now, right? Not for what? Not for a while.
no, I think Usyk is on a different planet than me right now. You know, so I gotta build up my name and all of that stuff. You know, you can't just go challenge Usyk. You know, he had like 400 fights. You know, what I'm gonna do with him? You know, what's he gonna do with me? You know, so, but if he comes, he comes. You know.
All right, Mullah's 27. Could you make cruiserweight? Does it interest you? What is your best fighting weight? You've all said heavyweight, innit? But could you make cruiser?
Yeah, of course. I am a cruiserweight. You know, I'm at 95 kilos naturally, so I can no problem make cruiser. But I don't want to fight cruiserweight. You know, I said that a couple of times. My heart is with the heavyweights, and I'm always gonna fight heavy. I hate cruiserweights. You know, they can run. They just run from me. You know, I can't catch them. You know, heavyweights are big. They're here. They're fighting men. I don't like cruiserweights. Never even look at a cruiserweight fight. You know.
All right, I knew this question would come up. Connor Adams says, "Are you a savage in the bedroom?"
Yes.
Hey, oh, we lost you there slightly. Okay.
Yeah.
So Connor Adams says, "Are you savage in the bedroom?" Obviously,
This is
I
this
think
is
that's
the
for the ladies.
question.
For the
This is the
ladies.
question for the lady Savage. And she's gonna answer it.
Okay, let's see.
Hi.
All right.
What is the question?
The question is Alen Babic a savage in the bedroom?
Of course. I mean, you don't even have to ask that. You see it from his character.
Go sleep, my love. That's a good question. Yeah. I'm gonna be savage later. Savage is waking up, you know.
All right. Any children?
No, just girlfriend, you know.
Okay.
Not
Later,
not
yeah, later. Children later.
yeah. Savage doesn't want kids yet, you know.
All right. Okay. All right. Adam Sejali, a question for the Savage. Would you fight someone like Bryant Jennings next? That would be a big step up.
Yeah, of course. Like that would be a dog fight, you know. I think Jennings wants to go in and throw bombs, you know. I don't know his ranking. What was he ranked?
Oh,
Kind of like
Jennings.
Price. Yeah, I think he's somewhere around Price.
Yeah,
maybe
he'll be in
lower.
and around the area. Yeah, he'll be in and around there.
Yeah, well, of course I would like to fight, but like I said, I still got a few fights. If I beat Molina, I'm gonna be top 30. So then we can talk about these fights. I can't just jump like 30 places. I gotta go through these guys. So let's see what happens. But of course, that's also interesting fight. I know he will throw back. He wouldn't just get beaten by the Savage. It will be a big fight.
What's the likelihood of that fight with Eric Molina? What's the percentage rise that's going to happen next year?
I think it's about 85%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's almost done. We should fight. We're supposed to fight on Dillian White undercard, the 30th of January. But Povetkin canceled the fight, so again, it's nothing. So I'm gonna fight in March, I think, beginning of March, like 6th of March, I think. I think it's Molina for now.
Okay, all right. Baka Abdullah, big up Pro Beez. If you fight Hergovich and lose, what happens? Would you respect him then? Wow.
No, I would never. I would never. No, it's a good question. I would never respect him, and if I lose, nothing happens, brother. He's Olympian. I would just say, good job beating the Savage, but I would throw everything but the kitchen sink at him, So listen, I just want to make this fight because it's a big fight for Croatians. And we never had rivalry with two top 20, top 30 guys, So I just want to go do it for my country. I don't want to do it for all the young kids in my country wanting to be a boxer, looking at us like idols. I want to do it for them. I don't want to do it for another win. I have nothing. I just want to beat him up. I don't need to win. He can have the decision, but I'll beat him up good. That's for sure.
All right, this is a good one. What do you reckon of Dillian White versus Deontay Wilder?
Dylan White all the way. He's stronger. His head is stronger, mentally stronger. I think his body is stronger. His left hook is stronger. He just gotta be careful for that right overhand, and that's it. So I think Dillian will take it just on basis that he's a stronger man. Wilder just putting those talking nonsense. I don't know. I don't think a boxer should talk like that.
Babic versus Takam.
Yeah, another great fight. Another great fight. Same fight as Jennings. Same stuff.
That would be an all-out war. You and Takam, mate. The punch count would be insane.
Yeah, I would like to fight. Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, smash that like button. Alen Babic in the building. How long you got, Babic?
How long? Yeah, I gotta go on fast. I gotta go. The lady Savage is calling me.
Okay,
She's gonna go. She wants me to put me to bed. She wants to cage me. She said I'm her animal. I need to be caged. She has all these toys. Crazy.
All right, guys. A few more questions. All right. What we'll do is we'll ask 3 more questions. All right.
Yes.
So, guys, smash the like button. We've got 3 more questions to ask Alen Babic in the building. He's live for the fans and for the Savage Army. Okay. Savage versus Jerome Miller. Well, he's banned at the moment. Okay, if he wasn't banned, again, it's all about rankings, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't think he's a good boxer at all. I don't even know how is he talking with all these top guys. Like who he's supposed to fight, like Wilder or something. I don't know how he get there. I don't think he's a good fighter. I think I will knock him out.
All right. Okay, guys, smash that like button. We've got a couple more questions left for the Savage. Okay, would you go to UFC one day? Do you know what? That might actually suit your style as well, to be fair.
Actually, I started my career in MMA. I was national champion in Croatia in MMA. So I was MMA fight. I'm a 6-0. MMA fighter. You know, so of course, one day, why not? But boxing is where my heart is. You know, so I have a lot to prove in boxing. But after that, why not?
Mm. What are the
I
martial arts
just
that
feel
you?
like
Yeah.
I want to fight. I just like the fight wherever. But we can fight in the streets. I don't care as long as the people want to see it. As long as people are going to be entertained by it. I want to fight like gladiators. Let's bring the whole arena back. You know, I don't care. I'm up for anything.
Okay. Final question. Smash that like button, guys. Okay. Now we missed this one earlier, right?
Hmm.
Savage versus Michael Hunter. What a great fight that would be. Savage
Yeah,
knocks him out in the 10th. Michael Hunter,
that
good fighter.
that's another fighter that I admire. You know, I like Michael Hunter, and I think he's a very skilled fighter, and he's kind of my weight. You know, he's also kind of cruiserweight. You know,
Mm.
he's bridgerweight. Yeah, so me, Hunter, Savage, Hunter, Garcia, those are the guys to look at bridgerweight. You know, and of course Usyk, Wilder. But I like Michael Hunter. You know, I think it will be a war. We have actually similar styles. You know, you're gonna see it as my career goes on. We do have a similar style. You know, and I just saw him beat Bakoli, and I texted Dillian. I dreamt about knocking out Bakoli, and I just texted Dillian and said I want Bakoli next. And he's like, "Yeah, you gotta wait, Savage. You gotta go through levels and stuff. Yeah, just give me Bakoli, you know." And I watched Hunter Bakoli fight, and Hunter beat him, you know, beat him up to his soul. You know, so I like Hunter.
All right. All right, guys. That kind of wraps it up for us. Hey, you want to shout out the Savage Army once more before we depart?
Yeah, Savage Army, I love you guys, and I'm gonna do all for you. You know, I'm gonna spill my blood every time for you guys, and I'm still injured because giving you a show. You know, I just want to give people a show. I want people to watch my fights. You know, so I'm gonna try every time. I'm gonna try even harder. You know, so let's go, Savage Army, and be with me, brothers. I need you.
Savage Army. All right, guys. Thanks for your time. Smash that like button for Alen Babic, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining us, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you as always. See you, brother.
Thank
Be
you.
good. Be good.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Thank
Cheers.
you.